Hi guys, welcome to this video. It feels like we're on day 6,000 of quarantine, and at this point I'm ready to do something crazy to my hair just so I could feel something again. I've wanted blue hair for as long as I could remember. I just never got around to doing it, and so I feel like now would be the perfect time to give it a try since I'm mostly at home and I don't really see a lot of people, so if I hate it or if it ends up horrible, it's not the end of the world. So the hair dye that I bought is actually a semi-permanent dye. It says it washes out after like, I think 40 washes. It really just depends on like how healthy your hair is and what products you use. The company is Arctic Fox and I bought the shade Aquamarine. It is vegan and cruelty free, which is pretty cool, and it smells incredible. I've been smelling it and it smells like grape candy. So I'm really not expecting any crazy results. Everywhere online it says that it works best on pre-lightened hair, and I'm just a little too afraid to bleach my hair. I think that's too much. I could definitely mess that up and end up losing all my hair. So I'm just gonna give it a try. My hair is pretty dark naturally. There are like a few areas that have natural highlights. I'll insert a clip here so you can see what it looks like in the sunlight. So I'm hoping that the color takes to the lighter areas and then the rest of my hair just develops like a dark midnight blue tint to it. All right, I am going to grab some supplies. I'm gonna change my outfit and then I'll be back and we'll get into it. All right, so I got an old shirt on that I don't really care about. I've prepped the surface so if I drop any dye, it's not going to ruin anything. I have some hair clips to clip my hair up. I have a shower cap and I have some gloves. I don't have one of those brush things that people usually use to dye their hair, but I feel like just using my hands would be good enough, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, I think I'm gonna start by clipping up the top half of my head, and we'll like start with the bottom and then do layers up to the top. All right, hair is clipped up. I have the bottom pieces down, so I'm gonna start here, and this is the part that I think is the darkest, so it's not going to take the color as well. So I think I'm gonna save most of the dye for the top half of my head. I'm actually pretty nervous because I've never dyed my hair on my own before. I've only ever gone to a salon, but because it's semi-permanent, I feel like I can't mess it up. It'll just wash out. Whoa. All right, here we go. All right, I look ridiculous right now. I have dye all over my ears, my neck, a little bit on my face, so I want to wash that off before it stains. I also have a little bit on my arms. Surprisingly, nothing else is around me, so that is good. I've used pretty much the whole bottle, so I think I'm gonna stop here because my hair is pretty saturated right now and it's getting kind of hard to work with. It feels like I have an entire bottle of conditioner in my hair. So I've clipped my hair up and I'm going to put a shower cap on this to kind of keep it from getting everywhere. And the instructions on the bottle say to leave it on for 30 minutes minimum, but I've seen a few YouTubers leave theirs on for like 3 to 5 hours. So I think I'm just gonna leave it on for however long I can tolerate, like the feeling of it up there, and then I will wash it out and see what it looks like. This is the world's ugliest shower cap. I look so weird right now. All right, I'm gonna set a timer and let this process and I'll be back. All right, so it has been 3.5 hours and I am so excited to rinse this out and see if it worked. My hair feels kind of the same way that it did 3 hours ago. It just feels like there's a lot of conditioner in my hair. It feels really like heavy and thick. So I'm really excited to rinse it all out and see what it looks like. Ta-da! This is the final result. I left the dye in for a little over 3 hours yesterday and I rinsed my hair out without using shampoo. It said to use cold water, and then I wanted to let it air dry, so I laid down and then ended up falling asleep. So we are in the next day, but I haven't done anything else to it besides let it air dry overnight. I didn't put any product in it, no shampoo or conditioner. It did stain like my scalp a little bit, and as you can see, my fingertips are blue just from like going like this to rinse the dye out. And my ears are a little bit blue, but everything else that was on my neck and arms, I just took off with rubbing alcohol. So I'm sure I could do that to my ears at some point. Overall, my hair still feels really soft. It does smell pretty good too. It smells like that grape scent from the bottle. The color, I don't know if it will show up on camera the same way it is in person. So I'll insert some photos that I took in natural lighting just so you could see what it looks like. But yeah, there are different tints to it depending on like what my original hair color was. I actually have one gray hair on my head that grows like somewhere in this area, and I saw it like glistening in my head this morning, so the dye really clung to that well. I'm really happy with these results. It's a pretty dramatic change for me personally. I've never had any crazy colored hair, but I really do like how it came out. It's definitely more green than blue, which is totally fine. I still think it looks cool. And I know that this is not permanent. It is going to wash out over time. So I'll try to keep you guys updated in my future uploads, just how it's fading and how long it takes for all the color to fully dissipate. I'm thinking it'll be between like a month and 2 months. If I could go back and change one thing, I would probably do a little less close to my hairline so that way there isn't this staining along my scalp. Although that might go away within one wash, I'm not totally sure. I would just start it like a little further down the root. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope that this video was helpful to anyone who wants to do something fun to their hair. I would definitely recommend you try this brand. I thought it worked pretty well. If you want to subscribe to see more videos I put out in the future, feel free to do so. And other than that, just have a great day and I'll see you around. Bye.